All right, my people, like I emphasized in my last video, I am not trying to um I'm not trying to praise any engineer that is eating the client's money, but I am just trying to clarify reasons. You know, people that have not built are very, 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 very eager to tarnish whole lot of people's image. People who have built know their mistakes. People who have built and lost money know their mistakes. It's either the contract is not defined, or it's either that something happened and something happened, they misuse their money, or they fall into the wrong hands of people who made a quote and run away with their money. A whole lot of things, narratives around people spending more than they're supposed to spend, a whole lot of narratives. And all depends on what you want. I have somebody who came to me and said that my friend spent 10 million in social project like this, and you are telling me 12 million, 13 million. Okay, I said one of the things we will have to do is let me see what your friend did. All right. He sent what the friend did, and what he's requiring me to do is a modified version of what the friend did, and the low budget of is the friend actually did a low budget of what he wanted to do. So the materials involved, the cost of labor involved is more than what his friend did. You should also consider that. Their friend built a bungalow. There are different kind of bungalow. There are different kind of duplex. There are different kind of block of flats. And all of them can never be the same fee. What I charge for my supervision and labor must and can never be what another person charges for his supervision and his labor. It can never be the same. It's either it's way much higher or it's way more lower. It can never be the same. What we should be looking at is the materials. Depending if I'm on this in the same vicinity with the another person that did the quotation, our price should correspond. If there is any small difference, let it be a slight difference because of maybe pricing. But if we are in the same environment, our price should correspond. But when it comes to supervisions and labor on what individuals charge, is quite different. It's quite different. It can never be the same thing. When it comes to the kind of bungalow your friend did and the one you are planning to build, make sure you collect the blueprints. Make sure you are doing exactly what your friend is doing. Don't want a higher version of what your friend did with the same cost of what your friend did. Your friend did his project last year, and you want the same price to be used for your own this year. Your friend did his project 2022, 2023, 2024, and you're coming to 2025 and you want to do the same costing with the same pricing, with the same labor, the same materials costing for 2023. So please, there are different narratives to all these things. I'm not defending anybody. I'm not defending the wicked people. I know different. Like I said yesterday, somebody made 3 million on somebody, even though the client was there. That's wickedness. I'm not defending wicked engineers. I'm not defending wicked site supervisors. I am trying to say, generalizing that there is price inflection because of the engineers is a very wrong narrative. So if you want to build your house, make sure you talk about the materials, who is buying the materials, who is paying the labor, who is paying the supervision, how the project should be. Is the engineer taking over? Is the engineer helping you to buy the materials? Is your brother buying the material? Are you buying the materials? How is the project going to look like? What is the engineer going to be in charge of? Your brother, is he going to be in charge of the material? All these things should be talked about. If you feel, the reason I feel many clients use engineers is because they feel it's much better and it's much cheaper for them. I've seen people that have sent money into their brother's accounts, into their father's accounts, and the money did not came the money came out reduced because they used it to solve one or two family issues. And as a brother, you are supposed to understand. So many people are running away from such occurrences. They send this straight to the engineer, and I doubt if there is any engineer that you will send money to and they will not buy the materials. The only issue is that the cost they buy the material, or if they inflated the price. But the cost, if actually they will buy the material, they will buy it. But I am not defending anybody. Everybody to his own. There are terrible people out there. There are terrible people. I pray you don't meet them. I pray you meet the desired engineers that will deliver any project you are trying to embark on, so that you will not spend too much on a low budget. My problem is spending too much on a low budget building that when you look at it, it doesn't correspond with the price spent on it. So please, if you want your project, look for the person your heart went with. I have somebody who I have done work with. He doesn't know me, and he sent money, millions, more than 60 million, just for a bungalow. And he met me just once. His heart corresponded with my own, and we did the work. So what you do, if you know how to pray, by any way you know how to pray, look for who your heart accepts, give your project. If your heart accepts your brother, wonderful. If your heart accepts your father, wonderful. If your heart accepts a stranger, wonderful. And let's do this work together. Peace out.